Hello. Hello. Oh, we're live already. How's it going, everybody? I go by the name Dragon the Waifu King. And welcome back to my series, Eternally Returning to Learn Eternal Return Black Survival. Yeah. I know we did an episode earlier, but that's fine. We gotta catch up. So,
is it time for hide and seek?
What this series is me learning how to play the game. And if you're already good at the game, I don't know if this series will be for you per se, but if you are also trying to learn how to play the game and perhaps you've watched some other people's videos and some of the information kind of went over your head, maybe this might be a good place to start. Or maybe you just like kicking it with me. But we've been going through the characters. Today we're going to be checking out Jackie. Dagger Jackie, to be specific. Change the vibes up. Alrighty. So, if you've never heard of Eternal Return, this game is well, it's a battle royale, which means your goal is to be the last person standing. That kind of plays like a MOBA. If you ever played League of Legends or Dota, or I guess perhaps Pokemon Unite now, where you have buttons that launch skills, and the perspective is from the top down, and I don't know how else to explain it. You're just gonna have to play those games. If you've never seen either one of those games before, well, we'll go over it in just a minute. You'll go from zone to zone, collect your items, get a build so you do the maximum damage and have the max amount of defense so that you can fight to be the last person standing. Jackie is one of the starter characters, or at least she used to be. I'm not sure if you begin with the game with her anymore. But when I started playing, she was the first character the game gave me automatically. We're going to be playing Dagger Jackie, which is a 2-level difficulty. The difference between these different weapons on the character is that your weapons in the game, depending on which weapon you choose, gives you a different ability, which can change your playstyle entirely. The weapons also have different build paths, so you may need to go to different zones to build different things. We will check out all of the weapons. We're checking out Dagger Jackie. So let's just go ahead. Well, first let's start by reading her lore we have here. More. Jackie first discovered the thrill of murder after killing both the wife and daughter of a prominent political family, the Windslayers. She went on to become a serial killer with a body count of over 30 people. Her name, Quilt, comes from her modus operandi of slicing her victims' bodies into small, indistinguishable pieces, and the resulting pieces are too tiny to identify unless stitched together like a quilt. Ooh. She gained infamy for her rather inhumane killing methods and meticulous cleanup. The body of Jackie's first victim, Angela Winslayer, was never found. What does that mean? That's just some extra lore for fun? Well, that's cool. So Jackie's a pretty cool character. Looks like she has high attack and high movement. We'll check out her skills. We'll check out her skills in practice mode, but here's some info. Looks like she has some pretty good health stats, good SP stats. Her attack power starts out at 35 and her defense at 26. Ooh, gameplay tips. Jackie's tactics is her continuity of choices. The ideal situation is to activate her hack and slash, which is her Q, first. You can then deal extra damage to the enemies that are bleeding and recover HP from the lifesteal effect by using the Adrenaline Burst W. Use Leaping Strike E to make your opponents move slower right after Adrenaline Burst. You can also reduce the damage. You can also reduce the distance between you and your enemies by combining Adrenaline Burst and Leaping Strike. Interesting. This gives me a combo. Very nice. Tips per weapon. Daggers are powerful for instant attacks. You can disappear for a moment and reappear with the cloak and dagger skill to deal critical damage. We will check out that skill in practice mode in just a moment. Eternally, man. It's the name of the series. I can't get away. Thanks for coming back, Tots. I might come back for one more stream after this, but it'll be something different. All right. Jackie has a skin in here somewhere. Which one of these? Here's Jackie. Here's her skin. So, ooh, that looks pretty good. Oh man, she's a sexy looking character, I'm not gonna lie. And she has a new skin on the way that's like a red dress. I'm probably gonna buy that skin. It's super fire, but I can't pull it up right now.
Is it time for hide and seek?
Alright, so let's head into practice mode and check out Jackie's abilities. So I do have some experience with Jackie. It really was, I was in a homie stream, he was playing, and he mentioned that one easy way to get some rank, to rank up, is to play Jackie, run away from every single fight that you get near. Oh snap, where's Dagger? Oh. Where are the Dagger skills? Dual swords, dual swords, dual swords. Dual swords, here's the Dagger build. Okay. We have to find, so dual swords and dagger seem to both be displayed here at the same time under dagger, and so I have to make sure I pick a dagger specific build. We won't be going into builds in this video as I don't have enough knowledge to chat about it, but we'll just go with the basic one for now, whichever one we can find that was built by somebody who thought it was a good idea. And let's see, what was I saying about Jackie? Oh yeah. So I heard that just running away from everyone and then, you know, try to be the last to the second person standing. Instead of fighting people, just kill every animal that you can find. And then you should be strong enough to fight the last person and potentially win. I heard about that strat. I tried it. I won my very first time using it. And Jackie was the first character that came with a strategy, because I didn't really have a strategy before that, that netted me a lot of victories. So this may be something for people to try if they're brand new to the game. So let's go ahead and max her abilities real quick. Full access to everything. And we will look over her moves and abilities in a moment. So in this game, Eternal Return, you click, and that is where your character will move to. And you do your abilities by pressing Q, W, E, and R, and D. Those are all your abilities, okay? Down here you can see your health. You also see your health here above your character icon. Doing your abilities uses your SP, which is like your mana. You have items over here that you can use to regain your health and your mana, and this is where the items that you pick up to build will be stored until you craft them to get stronger. Alrighty, so let's see, what else should we go over for the beginning of Eternal Return? Let's take a look at the map. Here's the map. On the map you'll see that there is a path for me to travel. This is where I can ensure that I get all of the items that I need. We are currently in hospital, and in hospital this bar here tells me all of the items in hospital I need to gather. And to find items, you click on these locations that are glowing, and you can pick up the items from each one that you need for your build. Your build items are all the ones with the yellow tags. So pick up every single thing that you see that has a yellow tag, because it's important for the build that you chose. Once you have everything, you'll notice down here, there's a little item here with the yellow tag. This is something that I can build using some of the items that I already have gathered. I'm going to activate it. You can click on it or use a quick command. I'm going to use a quick command, and she's going to start building that item. And now I have a stronger item that we just built here. This item here, you can see these are the items that are equipped to my character. This one here is a leg item. It gives me +8 defense and plus 0.16 movement speed. So I'm a little bit better than I was because I crafted that item. Alrighty. Let's take a look at her moves. We'll start with her Q. Oh, wait, hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the items that I would need for my build. I actually don't want any of this stuff that we picked up. That was just for an example. Because we're in practice mode, I can just grab all the items. So we're going to hit get item. As you see, they're filling up my inventory. And when I click on them, they will equip to my character. I'm now much stronger. As you see, I have less health now because my health actually went up. My total health pool went up.
Nice.
All right, so now we're all good to go. Let's start looking over her moves. Her Q attack, hack and slash. Jackie swings her weapon twice in a targeted direction, dealing 150 or 150 damage and then 125 damage. So it's her Q, you press it, she slashes twice. Pretty good move. There's more to it. Hitting enemies causes them to bleed, receiving 240 damage for 6 seconds. So if I hit this dog with this Q attack, the dog's gonna bleed. Look at him, blood squirting out of him, and he's taking a bunch of damage for the next 6 seconds. All right, pretty straightforward. I mean, she's a serial killer. It's very on brand. Anything else about her Q? So when you press Q, you can hold it down and it'll show you this indicator, right? And that is where the attack is gonna go. And depending on where I click and which direction I let go of Q, that's where she's gonna do the attack. So try to make sure you aim it at your enemies. Let's see. The next move we have is her W, Adrenaline Burst. Jackie's adrenaline flows, increasing her movement speed by 13%. By 13%, decaying over 5 seconds. While Adrenaline Burst is active, moving towards bleeding enemies increases her movement speed by 7%. Damaging bleeding enemies deals 40 more damage and heals her for 30, plus some attack damage. So let's go ahead and press it. Her W skill. Oh, she runs much faster, significantly faster when you use her W skill. There's a 10-second cooldown currently. Let's go ahead and remove cooldown so we can just show you what the move does. So the other passives besides moving faster is if I am moving towards a bleeding enemy, right? And we just learned that using Q causes them to bleed. That I will move faster, I will do more damage, and it will heal me when I hit. So let's experiment with the speed thing first. So I'm gonna hit him with Q. I'm gonna move away, and I'm gonna move towards. Oh, and she is running faster. And there's another way you can tell. Well, you can't tell currently because I am in the way. But in this corner where I am sitting is a little indicator of her movement speed. And when you move back towards the bleeding enemies, it does not go any faster. Interesting. I wonder if perhaps that only works on like human enemies. Interesting. We're learning. We gotta figure this out. I wish I could spawn characters into practice mode, but that's not a thing yet because this is the second time it seemed that the effects are different. In our last Aya video, when we tried to use her D skill, her D didn't ground the special boss characters, and this is not causing her movement speed to increase. Wait. Did we do it right? Hold on. Let's Q. Let's hit W. Movement speed is up, and it goes back up when we are running. Yeah, so it does work. I'm a fool. I just didn't hit W last time. All right. So when you are running back towards bleeding opponents, you will move faster. Just make sure you hit the button. And then also her third skill, when they are bleeding, if you attack them, you will heal. So let's make this dog bleed. Let's hit W and let's attack. And as you can see, I'm healing for 50 every time I hit that dog. So this is really good for engagement when you're fighting somebody. You hit the W, you heal, right? And do you remember the axe skill? No, we won't talk about the axe skill right now. We'll just talk about a dagger Jackie. But let's take a look at her third move. So that's pretty good. So her third move is her E, Leaping Strike. Jackie jumps to the target location, dealing 250 damage and slowing them by 25% for 3 seconds upon landing. Okay. Enemies that are bleeding are slowed for 45% for 3 seconds. Okay, so if you land on somebody when you do this jump, and she jumps to where my mouse is located, I have no SP, we will recover SP. Oh, that's a little buggy. Oh, whatever, it is what it is. So jump wherever I click on my thing. Now you can't do it that much normally, there's a cooldown, but I have cooldowns off She'll dump. She will slow the enemy, and she will do damage if I land on them. Okay, so that's how that works. If oh, did you see that slow? Is there a slow icon or something that shows them, that shows you when they're slow? Let's see if we can do it again. The dog is moving pretty slow, and then it goes away, whatever that little round thing underneath them is. So now let's do it while they're bleeding. Cut, jump. Now should be even slower than before, and it looked like that is true. And the dog's bleeding. Let's put him out of his misery. Goodbye, my puppy. I will take your leather and your gunpowder. I don't know why you're holding that, but it's mine now, sucker. All right, next. Also this move here, this E, can jump walls. I can even like jump into a building. Look at that. Did you see that? I jumped through these walls. I jumped into a building. I can jump out of this building. I might even be able to jump from here. Look at that. That's so if I am in an engagement, someone is chasing me, right? And so it may be worth practicing running around this character and seeing which walls that you can and can't jump over and how to do them properly. So it looks like you can mess that up, and if you mess that up, you're pretty much going to be dead. But it does look like it is possible in certain locations. So that's something you can practice. Super powerful to be able to jump over walls. You can jump onto opponents, you can jump away from opponents, and so that kind of explains why the guy's recommendation was play Jackie, run away from every single fight, level up by killing as many animals that you can find as you're running away, because you have the skills. You have this W that runs really fast, and you have this E that jumps walls, right? And you can just disengage from anybody who wants to fight you at any time. And so what's going to happen is everybody else is going to fight, and they're going to kill off each other, and you're going to be one of the top people still alive at the end of the game. Rat Jackie. They call that strategy ratting. Rat. What the fuck? R-A-T. Ratting. You rat. That means just running around, collecting items, not fighting, and living as long as you can. Rat strats, baby. So her next ability is her ultimate move. That is her R, which is called Chainsaw Murderer. Let's go over her abilities one more time. We have Hack and Slash, Adrenaline Burst, Leaping Strike, and Chainsaw Murderer. So Chainsaw Murderer is Jackie takes out the chainsaw for 15 seconds. Her attack speed increases by 25%, and her basic attacks cause enemies to bleed, dealing 20 damage over 6 seconds. Alright, let's unravel that real quick. So, when you hit R, I'm going to press it right now. She pulls out her chainsaw, and she has this lightning effect around her. And now my basic attacks cause things to bleed. Do you remember the bleeding effect from the Q ability? And we did that, and it caused them to bleed. And when they were bleeding, they took extra damage. They took 250 extra damage a second for 6 seconds. And when you hit your W, right, you'll move faster towards them, and you will heal if you hit them. So now all you have to do is press R, W, and then you'll be comboing them and healing without even using your Q. Okay? So maybe you do that, and then when that runs out, you use Q. Well, I guess it depends on the cooldown of W. How long is W cooldown at max? Let's let it run out. 10 seconds. So you do that. Then if you fight for 10 more seconds after you hit Q, and then you cause them to bleed again, and then you heal more. I'm not sure exactly, but so that's how you weave these moves together. All right, let's look over it more. Increases her attack speed, and they cause them to bleed. Dealing 20 damage over 6 seconds. So is that a different bleed? A different amount of damage than this bleed? Because this one is 240 damage for 6 seconds, and this one says only 20. Alright, so there's a second part to this ability. Jackie can reactivate the skill after 7 seconds. After reactivating the skill, or waiting until the max duration, Jackie swings the chainsaw in an area around her, dealing a bunch of damage. before returning to using her previous weapon. So she'll go back to the dagger after she swings it. The chainsaw swing deals more damage the longer she has the chainsaw out. So if you reactivate it, which means press R again, so this is the R. If you don't do anything, right, you continue fighting the enemy, you chase them down at the last second right now. Not yet. It's about to happen. It's happening now. She does that move, does a bunch of damage, and she switches back to the knife. Or she switches back to the dagger. Okay? I can, and if I wait that entire duration, which is a pretty decent amount of time, it does the most damage. So you activate that, you hit the W, so you start attacking and healing, and you hope that person doesn't leave, or you chase them and be close to them when this R goes off again to do the most damage. But it also looks like that you can press R again at any time during you having it, and it'll reactivate it. It'll do less damage, but it'll still do a chunk of damage and hurt them, and that might be what you need in that situation. So here's R. I press it again. Look how much damage it did to that chicken, right? But if we press R and we let it sit a little bit longer, and then we press it again, it killed that chicken. It did more damage than it did to this chicken because we let it stay out longer. So I hope that makes sense. Alright, so the next skill we are going to look at is the D skill. The D skill is her dagger skill. Now, more than one character in the game can use the dagger, so more than one character in the game will use this skill. So you can be familiar with it, it'll help you across the board. And let's take a look at the dagger skill. It's called Cloak and Dagger. Doesn't cost you any SP. Cloak. Become transparent for 3.5 seconds and increase your movement speed by 25%. Your movement speed will decrease again after 3.5 seconds. So for the duration that you are invisible, you will have increased movement speed. So in combination with her W speed that makes her run fast and her E that lets her jump over walls, this D will let you go invisible in the middle of a fight. You will go faster for 3 seconds, right? So you can completely just D and juke somebody out of this world. And right in the middle, like say somebody's trying to fight you and it's not the end of the game yet. Oh, you can just D, get out of there, right? And then save your W and E for later if you need to jump a wall or something. There's just so many options for her to escape. You really shouldn't be dying with Jackie unless you choose to do a fight that you are not ready for or not properly equipped or skilled to take. And that's why Rat Jackie is a strategy. Now, here's the thing about Rat Jackie. You get more points for MMR, your ranking goes up more the more kills you have. So the perfect way to do it would be to run away from every fight unless you see somebody that is really weak, or you know, and kill them and get some kills as well. Because if you rat and don't do any fights until late game and lose at second place, you won't get as much rank up, I don't know what you would call it, as you would if you had gotten kills that game. Okay, so that's just kind of the balance there. You get way more for kills than ratting, but ratting is a solid strategy if you want to try to win the game. Alright, here we go. What's next? So, oh no, there's a second part of this D skill. Using the skill again on a target will blink you behind the enemy. Oh snap, nothing personal, kid. Alright, dealing 408 damage and 8% of the target's current HP as cellular damage. What does cellular damage mean? Chat, does anyone in chat know what cellular damage means? Does that mean like doing damage to their mitochondria? I don't. Okay, damage and slowing them by 30% for 3 seconds. Okay, so so you go invisible with the D skill. Right, and then if I press it again, I teleport to an enemy and slash them, and they take damage. How do you use this? Well, maybe you want to get the drop on somebody. This chicken has no idea I'm on my way, right? It's over there building a weapon or something. I don't know, farming, fishing, Just wasting time. Maybe they're fighting some bears, right? And you run in, you're like, oh snap, I'm gonna go invisible. They're unprepared. Boom! Oh, darn it. I messed that up completely. I was supposed to hit D again. So let's find another example. Another example creature to kill. That chicken right there. That chicken is this chicken is our homie. So we hit the D. How long till I can use my D skill again? Let's remove cooldowns and start it over. Alright. Hit the D skill. And then you press D again on the chicken. Teleport behind him. You do a big slash. You kill him. He has no time to think. He just gets messed up all fast. Yeah, true. Cellular damage reduced by defense and not increased by offensive stat equals cellular damage. Let me think about that for a second. Oh, true damage reduced by defense and not increased by offensive stats. True damage reduced by defense. Isn't that like an oxymoron? And not increased by offensive stats. Like Enad? But reduced by defense and not increased by stats. Yeah, is that what that means? Like cellular damage minus defense equals resulting damage. Okay. But it's like a solid number, and if you get an item that raises your stats by percentage, that doesn't help you. You just get that solid number. Is that what you mean? Yo, that helps a lot. I think. I don't know if that's right, but that makes sense to me. It's something. I had no idea. All the last patch notes were full of cellular damage items, and I didn't know what that meant. Alrighty, so we have the D, so we can do some cellular damage. We'll just go straight for those mitochondria. They don't stand a chance. And it slows them for 3 seconds. So you hit them with that, they're surprised, they can't run away very fast, and you start mashing your combo, I suppose. I'm assuming my first 2 messages didn't send. Yeah, true damage reduced by... I suppose so. The first message I saw was said, yeah, true damage reduced by defense. Alrighty, here we go. So super good. Actually, incredibly good if you're running the rat strats, because now you can go invisible. Get it at level 7 of your mastery. So you have to kill things until your mastery of your dagger reaches level 7. Okay? We'll talk about that later in another one of these videos. I said don't use Knife Jackie because she gets nerfed constantly, and knives got nerfed because of Kathy. Oh, okay. Fair. We're just learning how these work, or how they're supposed to work. I do. I think dagger skill has been changed a bunch recently. I'm still fairly new to the game, so doing the best we got. Let's see. Bloodfest. Bloodfest is her cooldown. It says when Jackie slays an enemy, her attack power is enhanced for 35 seconds. Slaying another player or bear increases her attack power by 32%. Slaying any other wild animal increases her attack power by 12%. All right, I'm gonna go invisible really quick. Let's see. Bam. Now you can't see me. Nope, there's still things in the way. Let's turn that off. I don't know if you guys want to see this. We're gonna just take a look at this passive. It says when I kill things, my stats change, and that's really all I want to see. I just want to prove that when I kill things, my stats change. So here's a bear. All right, and when I kill this bear, what's supposed to happen? Slaying another player or bear increases her attack power by 32%. All right, well here. Spawn another bear, and we'll see if we do more damage to this bear after we kill this first bear. Slaying any other wild animal increases her attack power by much less. Okay. When Jackie slays an enemy, her attack power is enhanced for 35 seconds. So bear counts as an enemy. All these animals counts as enemies. 32 plus 12 stacks. 12 stacks. 12 stacks of what? What are you stacking on? I guess we'll see. Let's try. So let's kill this bear.
Maybe I'll stick around here.
Killing bears only gives you 32%.
Found you.
And our attack damage is 204 right now, our attack power. So if we kill this bear, see what happens. I have 270 attack power, and now we're doing more damage. So this is true. They are not lying to us. Stacks up to 44%. Oh, okay. Wait, here we go. Are these stacks here? Greatly boosts her attack power. If I kill more things, do I get more of them? It looks like it resets. The killer instinct, the 12%, the attack power. Yeah, it looks like that resets. Oh, so the 12 and the 30. Is that what you're trying to tell me? The 12. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So you can like
Maybe I'll stick around
hit some chickens, maybe kill a bear right before a fight and do extra damage, a whole bunch of extra damage. That's neat. Wow. See, these are very important things to know when playing the game. I did all those rat games with Jackie without really even knowing how these skills moved, or how they worked, all their little extra passives. I just ran. They got me away from people. So this is pretty enlightening. Very nice. Extra damage after killing. So, and that is all of her abilities, I believe. Is there anything else here that we normally go over? We talked about kind of the Rat Jackie strategy. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do a versus AI game. All right. I usually try to do a versus AI game, and in the versus AI game we do here. No, you should note purple numbers equals skill damage, red numbers equals normal attack damage. All right, guys. When we get into the match, I will tell you guys what that means, and I will try to pay more attention to that because I've never paid attention to the colors. But the more information in a fight, the better. So we have our... I noticed that none of the top-rated plans anymore are dagger. We'll just do this one for now. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm still gone. Oh, nice to meet you, Fox Phase. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. I forgot to say that. We just got straight to business. Bam, I'm back. I exist again. I'm real. Hello. Alright, let's see. Why am I saying that? Descriptions aren't all that accurate. Leon has that problem. So the description will tell you it's a skill, and then you hit them with it, and it is red. Is that what you mean? And that means nope. Yeah, red is normal attack damage. Oh, okay. So for these AI matches, usually I try to get the items, run my build as fast as I can. But we just take every fight as we see them. We're against bots. They're not gonna be, you know, that strong. And we're just gonna like play with the moves on the bots as we run into them. We may get our weapon first though. I don't know how long it takes to get in this build. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport to our second zone. So like I said, the objective to the game is to check all of these glowing locations for items, and build them into what you need for the late game, which consists of your equipable items, which will raise your stats, food, and maybe traps, extra things that can help you fight. So this is what an engagement looks like early game. Typically you would not want to do this in a real game. This is a waste of time and you want to get your items quicker. But for example's sake, I'm gonna take his water and give it a drink. That's gonna regen my SP. I'm gonna throw it on the ground because I don't need it right now, and I'm gonna just start building the items that we get. Typically, I would get over here. Fight me. Typically, I would, like I said, I would be using my skills, my movement abilities, to run to each of these things that have the items I need to get there faster. Because the quicker, this game is all about speed. The quicker you get your items, the better off you will be. But for now, we're just getting comfortable attacking with the character. See, if I let the game play out and I do like a rat strat right now, the bots will kill each other and we won't get that much practice in, if that makes sense. This is my character. I play Fiora. Oh wow, that thing did a bunch of damage. So after I kill her, I will get more damage. I went from 48 to 54. So that'd be a good time to just start attacking something nearby, I suppose. Alright. Let's just start building so I can get some room in my inventory. I need sticks. It says down here under harvesting hunting I need sticks. Now these are items that you don't get from oh, hey buddy, I'm here. You better pay attention to me. Oh man, it's not even a worry. All right, there we go. I shouldn't have wasted the W. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I could have used it to heal though. I have no healing items. No, I have a chocolate. Maybe I'll build some cookies. Hitting him with that slows him, so when you jump on them, they're easier to chase. Now with my W after that, I'll move faster, but he was bleeding, so he ended up just bleeding out and dying. Leon's description says normal attack damage, but it's actually skill damage. That's messed up. That's misleading. And I guess you just wouldn't even know. You would just continue building on all happy unless you paid attention to the colors. So thank you for that example. I'm gonna grab these sticks and I'm gonna make some cookies. So sticks plus butter makes, sticks plus milk make butter, and butter plus chocolate makes cookies, and it's a pretty good item.
Oh, I can't wait to use this.
Let's go ahead and go to our third zone. We should have been there a long time ago, but that's fine. We are fighting everything. For two of his skills, W and passive.
Disappointing.
And people still figured out how to stomp with him. Leon is so crazy ridiculous. Oh, hold on. Let me bring my little guy back. Oh look, another Jackie. This is how you could tell we're in bots.
There's lots of sound here. How annoying.
Oh, it's a party right now. This guy has his level 6 skill. I'm gonna run towards him and hit him. So we're hitting him, we're fighting him with everything we have. This is gonna be an easy clap. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I'm gonna win this? I don't know. I can't tell you. Let's see what items he has. He has green. He has better items than I do, so I don't know why I won that. Because I'm a real person, I suppose. Let's go ahead and grab these things. What do I need in here that is taking up space? Oh, I don't even have the better weapon equipped. Wow. No worries. This is just bots. We just built our accessory. 2 more items we need here at beach, which will be the mousetrap and the... Hey you. Get over here. Wow, look at that big damage. I'm gonna pop my W for the heals. And we haven't practiced the D skill. No, let's not worry about it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of my cookies for some food. And we'll finish this fight.
Someone is dominating Luna's
Oh, another opponent. Oh, he's coming in with the ulti. Oh, he really want. Oh, dang, I didn't take my ultimate, which I 100% should have, but it doesn't really matter. Wow, it matters a little bit. I'm 100% not going to lose this fight, so we don't have to worry. Or this fight. It's about to go down. Wipe this ISO.
You better cover your ears.
So we'll make him bleed, and then we'll use W so I get heals. Oh, he went invisible. No problem. We killed him. Because we killed him, we have extra damage. So I'm chain fighting all these because I have extra damage, right? I don't know, just things you can think about while you're playing. Remember, her passive ability, which is her Bloodfest, after slaying another player, she gets an extra 23% damage. You slay an extra player and then you kill, you know, a bat or something nearby, you're hitting for an extra 40-something damage. So you want to fight. You definitely want to fight during that time. These right here are called consoles. They give you vision on this map here, right? And what that means is somebody walks through these, like right here, you see her? As she's walking through this area, I can see her. It also lets me, if I use the tab button, it lets me see her build. I can see her current items, and I can tell now if I'm strong enough to fight her. So something to consider. I'm gonna just go ahead and build some items. I'm gonna get my ultimate. I'm gonna get my shoes. I'm not letting her get away. Oh! Oh, she hit me! We have our Q maxed, so it's gonna hit pretty hard. We're just gonna heal everything back from our W, our adrenaline burst. That's the name of that move. Oh, another Jackie. Oh, she thinks she's gonna get away safe. I'm gonna go invisible. Oh, she's like, where did she go? Oh wow, it didn't last very long. So it doesn't last very long at the first level. So probably use it for like a quick juke. Let's hit the W because she's bleeding, so we'll get some of this health back, and Jackie's done for. We'll take her ramen. We'll just eat it. Eat that shit. Mmm, delicious. More accurately, activate CCTV poles with cameras. Okay, guys, let me explain what that means. So, when you come to one of these, oh dang it, what are they called? I just said it. Consoles, operating consoles. What they do is they activate these cameras here. See this? This camera is now active, so now on the map you can see, you know, what's going on over here. If somebody walks through, this camera is gonna be there. If an enemy comes through the area and has activated this area, when you walk through here, you'll notice that this light will be red. That means that the enemy knows where you are right now and knows how strong you are. So, good information to have when playing this game.
My feet just sink in.
Alrighty, so we almost have our full build. All we need is this tape, which we are supposed to get from archery range. When you open up the map, which you can open by pressing M, I have it set to open when I click my scroll wheel. And I think that's been super handy. I think I want to set something on my map to, okay, so this red area is a closed zone, and if I stay in here for 28 seconds, my neck will explode. So just know that. Don't go in the red areas. But anyways, if, oh dang, what was I just saying? Rip. Well, we're gonna go to our last area, get the last item we need. It's here in Alley. Gonna level up our ultimate. So usually best to level up your ultimate, I guess, unless a character has a super whack ultimate and one of their other moves just are more advantageous to have. But typically, anytime you see a little plus pop up here, you want to click on the R skill if it's available. I haven't talked about leveling up. So every time when you're playing in this game, right, you kill stuff, you move around, almost everything you do in this game gets you experience, and you'll see it down here in this corner right here next to my hand. And so if I search this box, you'll see a little thing pop up, says search 108 experience. And so doing that levels you up, and every time you gain a level, you'll be able to put a skill point into your abilities, and the skill point makes the abilities better, or unlock the ability in the first place, because you don't start with all your abilities. I'm gonna open up. These are just random loots that drop. Sometimes I'm just gonna check it out because it will look. See how I leveled up because I opened that box? Because searching stuff gives you experience. So no matter at any point in the game, you need to be always actively doing stuff so you get experience, so you level up, so you're more prepared to fight at the end of the game. Alrighty, so we have our entire build now. What do we want to do? Well, I just want to go around and kill the rest of the opponents. But what somebody would do at this point normally, which would be things like go around and make sure they have enough food items for their last fights in the game, because the food items are what are going to regain your health. Aside from your abilities, Jackie has a bunch of health regain abilities. But getting enough food for the last fights is one option. Running around and attacking all of the animals is an option. Some animals spawn random items that could be really good for your build. Wolves in particular. And one of the strats that I found is in high level gameplay that I've heard people talk about is they kill the wolves and then they check the timer and then they come back to kill the wolves again when the time elapses that it takes for the wolves to respawn, and they just kind of take control of that area, and depending on what item they get, if they get like a mithril or a moonstone, that'll dictate what they will do late game when it comes to transitional items. Now we talked about getting food and killing animals. These are things you can do after you have your build. Also collecting traps so you can set them down during the last fight. But also building transitional items is another option. So that's why you would want to come back to these wolves to get these items to build transitional items. Usually they take harder items to find, or rarer items, and that's why they aren't normally included in the build initially. But like I said, if you do the wolf strat, eventually you'll run past something that could be a transitional item, which are typically represented as these gold ones, these gold items. This one is actually pretty easy to build, so I mean, wouldn't worry about it. But if I wanted, I could start building this item now, if it fits my build and strategy more than what I currently have. Okay? I accidentally selected this build, so now it's sitting up here. Fight. These guys are higher level than me. It'll be okay. Because I have full build. I'm invisible. He has no idea where I am. I'm gonna try to teleport to him. It's not working. He's slamming into a wall. Oh goodness, we'll be fine. Because my W is back up. I will heal. I have items that will heal me. I'll do a smashing move. I'll do a cutting move. And we're Gucci. Alright. Only 4 players left in the game, and then it's over. I see them pinging on the map. I see this little red arrow. That tells me that somebody over there is either building or fighting or something, and that maybe I should either check it out or run away from it. In this case, we're going to go check it out. CCTVs also have lighters. When they're white, gray, no one has them. Oh. When they're green, only you and your team have them. Red means your enemies have them, even when you have them.
Humans can't breathe underwater, right?
Also have lighters.
Ooh, I love surprises.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that? This character here, this is Wickline. She's like a boss monster. And you typically want to take her if you have the opportunity. She'll drop some good items. And she's beating me. She's gonna defeat me. I win it. No!
That's too bad.
I should practice. Oh, lights. Gotcha. I should practice fighting Wickline. I should go into practice mode and just beat up Wickline a whole bunch of times. But you guys get the basic understanding of the game now, I suppose. And you have seen Jackie's moves in action against other characters. Look at the other 2 players in the game were Rat Jackies. Look how good this strat is. The next part of the video, as you guys have seen, I think this is number 6, I'm not sure. Let's see, we did 3 Ayas, 2 other videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 6. This is video 6. Eternally Return into Eternal Return number 6. Like we did in the other character videos, now we're just gonna go into a normal game, solo, and we're gonna try to win. We're gonna do our best. I will try to talk through everything that we have discussed before and my ideas and thoughts as I play through the match. Now, keep in mind that I am not very good at the game, right? So for people who are better than me, they should understand this. This is my MMR, which is like your ranking kinda. In solo, in normal mode, I've never played a ranked match, but I'm 1205, so that will kind of give you a idea of, you know, where I am and how much you should consider what I'm saying. And if you don't know what this is, it's a website called dak.gg, and you can go there and type in your username and see what your MMR is. Maybe you're higher than me, maybe you're lower, and this can kind of give you a guidepost as to how well you're doing in every one of your matches and what kind of things you might need to work on, etc. I think it's just good information to have. It showed me that I have improved in the last month significantly. I would say we started out in the 500s at the beginning of June, maybe the 400s, and now we're doing pretty good. Though this does change, and I wouldn't say this is a like dedicated like way of knowing what's going on. Am I making tutorial videos? Yeah, kinda. It's more so like I'm learning how to play. But they also like double as tutorial videos for super beginners. I don't know if it's helpful for anybody, but it actually helps me learn. So that's what we're doing. And when I go through all the characters, or however far we get, maybe I'll go back and do like real tutorial videos. Match just started. I help new players who stream this game, so every bit helps. I mean, like, one of the major reasons why I'm doing this is because I really enjoy this game a ton. And I want to go out there and I want to learn all I can about the game, but there's just not very many content creators for the game. So I'm hoping, like, while trying to help new people who can't find other content creators that they vibe with, providing, you know, something for them, also just making content for the game in general, hopefully, you know, maybe inspire someone else to make content or to play the game so we can grow the community and it doesn't just go away, because it looks like they're putting a lot of work into this game and I want to see where it goes. Yeah, like a new character every 2 weeks, and I just have fun every time I play. I'm on the up and up yet. I haven't hit my like ceiling. Once we hit the ceiling, the skill ceiling, it's over. I'm done. Pokemon Unite. How Herb saved my marriage. Yeah, man, this game is life changing. Really. Look, I'm just trying to get more people to come check out the game. I'll clickbait him in if I got to. This music is so fitting. You know, it's a playlist of anime OSTs that I really love. And I put them on random, and sometimes they come on at just the right times and just fit the mood. That's my favorite thing. How I met my wife through herbs. More like my wife left me because of it's a dead game. You're not gonna get anywhere streaming this. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go with this Pokemon Unite streamer. 2 minutes waiting. See, this is exactly why I'm making these videos. We've been waiting here for 2 minutes on this queue. Pokemon Unite queues instantly. Literally, like the moment you press, you want a match, it's there. So we have to make better decisions on what we're doing with our time. I'm gonna make a Gengar video today. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah, the only hope is they promote this game after full release. Yo, so I was thinking the patch notes, they're labeled like 0.35.0. They're not even at 1 yet. So is this like still like beta mode? Is this like not even the real game? That's dope. I'm in early. Well, like, I feel like people, like major people do know about the game, and I imagine they would tell their friends. XQC played it. There's a video. I don't know. Early access open beta. Oh, I see. Alrighty. So, we're playing Jackie, Dagger, and we need to, we're just going to run the same build we just did last time. You'll notice a difference in my gameplay this time is I'll be moving with much more urgency. And you'll also notice that the opponents we'll be facing will also be a bigger threat, a much bigger threat. We might not make it very far. So I'm curious. Think we should we're just gonna run the Rat Jackie strats. We are going to do our, because this is knife particularly, right? It just seems built for ratting, or dagger. We're just gonna run Rat Jackie. We're gonna try to survive till the end. I talked about this strategy all stream. Time to show you how it works. XQC isn't really a good person. I'm just saying, you know, it had a little bit of eyeballs. But, you know, maybe that also should give me hope. It hasn't had the right eyeballs yet, and it's just a matter of time. You know? Ooh, rawr. Let's see. Look at that. This is epic battle music. I'm about to go in. Next stream will be dual swords Jackie, which I believe is a bit more offensive. I'll have to watch a couple videos, see how that's supposed to play. And then after that's the new axe Jackie, the new passive. I showed you guys that in the patch notes videos where she just heals every 3 hits. That's interesting. I want to try that. Dual swords Jackie is just using skills. Okay. Do you like want to fight early? Like get your weapon and start fighting and manage your skills, like combining them so their passives all help each other the most, like knowing that combo? Is that what you... Kinda. It's pretty similar to Rad Jackie. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I am supposed to get kills. If they're... Oh, but more damage. More damage. Less sneaky. More upfront. Because I do have like a... So I'm going to start with my jumping move. In case you need to jump over a wall. There's a good bit of items I need here. I think I'm going to try to grab everything I can in a pattern that leads me to the teleporter, right? The teleporter is on the map. It's indicated by 2 little arrow thingies. And let's just jump so we get some speed. Oh, I only need a feather. We got it. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time. We probably could have just found a feather next to the teleporter. That's okay. And we're going to Avenue now. And see, no one's gonna fight each other right now. No one's fighting. Unless bots are in the match, but I haven't seen bots in the game in a while. It just doesn't seem to happen as much anymore. I'm gonna grab some milk. Something you also didn't really see me do is think too much about the food items I grabbed. That's definitely important in a real match. I'm gonna get my running move because we are still in runaway mode. As we pick up, we're looking for 2 more items. There's one of them. Let's go ahead and craft that. Now there is tech for crafting to optimally craft. It's something like what I like to do is if I go and I check a crate and there's stuff that I need in it, I like to immediately hit the craft button. And the auto loot will grab that stuff that I need while I'm crafting. I don't know if that's a great technique or not. Like right now, the auto loot's gonna grab this stuff while I'm crafting, and it's super handy. All right, what did you say? Oh no, I'm late. No worries. The video will be on YouTube forever if you ever want to learn how to play. I don't know. Well, actually, there's probably better videos to watch if you ever want to hang out with me while I try to teach people how to play Dagger Jackie. Alright, I'm gonna put in passive. We have our boots now. Have you ever mentioned about
Nice.
SP
Let's make
being
some
stamina
more.
points and are not skill points?
My feet just sink in.
No, I don't think, are they called stamina points? Is that what the SP stands for in this game? It's a little interchangeable. That's something I will put in the bank
This is better than
and add to the
Open up.
to the vault. But that does make sense. See, the SP in this game, you use it for when you're crafting items, when you are trying to teleport. It's more than just you casting your abilities. So a lot of the things that you do will use up the stamina, and so or use up the SP, so it makes sense to be called stamina points.
There's lots
The
of
reason I say that is
sand here.
because they are used for
How
cooking, crafting. Yep,
annoying.
good point.
I'll get used to this.
Excellent point. All right, we're done here. Let's go to 4, which is hotel. I guess we'll jump. That's probably a waste of a jump. I'm gonna grab sticks because I need it for my
I
build,
have to pick these up one at a
and the
time.
sticks will help me make the cookies that I mentioned in the last video. I want those. Oh, do I not need them for my? No, I built the butter instead of the item that I needed for my build. No problem. We have cookies in case we get in a fight. We got a bunch of quick jumps in case we need to get out of a fight. I'm not gonna get my Q right now because I'm not really trying to fight anybody. I will just have it. But the more jumps I have to escape, probably the better, because we are not trying to fight this game. Not that much. But we only need a
Opened.
jacket thing here.
Ooh, it's there.
Yo, Tempo, what's up? The homeboy. It's been a minute. Let's see. I guess maybe I'm just not streaming all too consistently. So we have everything we need here. We're gonna go to archery range. I probably should run there, but we're gonna teleport because I'm lazy. Wow. She's just an asshole. She didn't do no damage. I should have just. That's fine.
Our bows
No
kind of
worries, Rat Jackie. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our full build and we're gonna just start killing things. And maybe I'll practice that animal rotation technique. Right? So you kill the wolves, you go to the next 2 zones nearby, and you kill everything there, and then you try to come back to the wolves. Here are the wolves right here. What can I drop? Bread. We'll drop the bread. Grab that. Build the Howdy hat. We do need leather, which we will probably maybe get from the wolves here.
Nice.
A subject has been terminated.
So maxing my Q would help me farm these wolves much faster. So that is something to consider when you are deciding how you want to play. We'll grab that. We'll make the burger. We'll level that up. We'll go ahead and build this item. What else do we need to finish the game?
Let's make some more.
I'm looking for. I just need stick and we're full build.
Subject has been terminated.
All right, stick and we're full build before day 2.
I have to pick
That feels
these
pretty
up
good.
one
I
at
think
a time.
maybe getting your build completed before day 2 is a goal that you should probably have as fast as possible. But if you need a goal post, maybe before day 2. Literally
A new era.
at the second day 2 started, I completed my build. It depends. Some characters' builds are much quicker, take less zones. Some take a long time. Like I said, it depends.
Open up.
Also, consider auto-attacking the nearby animals first before doing the AoE. All right. I believe I know what you
Might be
are
a
talking
fun
about.
place
That's
to
something
play
that
hide and
I
Found you.
have realized that players do while watching their
Subject has been
streams. Let's see if we can
terminated.
find a good example of it. Let's get some more sticks because we can make some more cookies.
I have to pick these up one at a time.
I'm gonna reorganize my items so that my better food is, I don't know, closer in one area. Guess I want to click or something. I don't know.
Found you.
1. I get used to hitting 1 and 2. I have a
Well
bad
done,
problem
my
of
knives.
also nearby chickens.
School can
Yeah,
be
the wolves.
boring
Yeah.
and amusing at the same time.
But no, that's cool. I see people, especially with Jackie, they'll like hit 3 of the chickens as they're walking by, and they'll turn around and then Q, and it'll kill all of the chickens because they're all like running up.
Found you.
We got our D skill. Now we got our D skill because we were attacking. There's an opponent somewhere
Trip on
here.
any roots
We
while
don't
you
want to
run.
fight. We're not going to fight today. We're just going to survive as long as we can. So we can have ample time for a tutorial. You know, we get some watch time. What's going on here?
That was a good day.
Oh, whatever. I thought maybe he was AFK. He was level 10 though, so I don't know if a level 10 would just suddenly quit the game unless I got lucky. Have you talked about the satellite system? That I don't know. I don't know what is that? The satellite system. What does that mean? Some new tech. Ooh. Oh, are we in Avenue? Yes, Avenue is where you can make the cookies.
Did people live here?
I got plenty of fly. Ruin that. And I need to drink something to get my SP up. I don't really want to stop and press X. Oh, that's a patch. Something in the patch changed. So pressing X, I rest quicker.
I'm just giving them a head start.
Wow! You rest way quicker now. You just sit right back down. That's not bad.
A new area has been restricted.
You rest so much faster. Let me turn about the satellite system.
One at a time.
I saw a free kill. I don't know where it went though. It's in this bush. Oh, rip. Well, I tried. I'm not fighting you.
10 survivors remain.
Sorry.
A
Not unless it's a
subject has
free
been
kill.
terminated.
Let's make some butter. Let's get some more cookies because we can. Crafting levels me up. Okay, hold on. Let's back to what he was saying. When night turns to day, all players can see where all the players are on the map and mini-map for 5 to 10 seconds. Scoreboard does not update during that system. That's another great point. It's hard during these videos because I try to explain in each one of them. Like whoever's watching is brand new to the game. Just, you know, for my helps me reiterate the things, but there's so many small things. I will maybe eventually do
A subject
individual
has been
videos about the small
terminated.
things. But anyways,
Someone is consecutively eliminating
oh,
survivors.
I will try to notice that. That is probably something I should pay attention to as I'm just running around. Can somebody see me? We gotta drink something. We gotta drink juice. We need SP, otherwise I will not be able to fight anything. Probably should have activated that move. And if it's not glowing, then nobody has it. Alrighty, alright, good point. So, what he was mentioning is that when night turns to day, right? So in 20 seconds on the map, it'll show me where everybody on the map is. If I hit M, I'll see where they're running around. However, like I said, showed you guys earlier, if you set up the CCTV cameras and somebody walks through, it updates their stats. You can see all their items and stuff. You won't get that during this. So it's happening right now. Let's hit M, and now I can see where all the rest of the characters are, and we are fairly safe where we are. For our ratting procedures, we're just gonna go check every box, craft everything we can craft and we run into, and just try to get as strong as we can. I want to get my D skill level 2 so it lasts a little bit longer. That's the sound the bear make. I can't not make it when I hear it. And hope we just don't get ran up on when we have no health like this. I should definitely dodge that when that happens. I'm playing very lazy right now. No one is going, so no one. Scoreboard. Tab is the scoreboard. Yep. Here's your tab. You can see the scoreboard. You can see how many animals each person left has killed, if you've seen them on the radar, and how many kills they have. This test subject number 12 has a couple kills, so I should be wary if running into that character. They may be extra skilled, or You know, they could be very strong because they have these extra kills. I should just be aware that that character is someone I should be worried about. Alright, something's happening up here. I'm just gonna hop on by, not even worry about it. We have lots of good food. Plenty of good food. I don't need to make any more food. So I keep taking damage. I should probably use my W's to heal more. Look, here. I'm gonna hit this chicken. They're both gonna come over, and then I'm gonna use my AoE move and miss the other chicken completely. Oh boy.
Found you.
We are now level 15, which is pretty good. Well, you tried. I did.
Dull my knives.
But, so like, the idea was the other chicken was supposed to walk close enough for me to hit both of them in one swipe. And that's like a very efficient way to farm. Oh. Wow, you missed. I don't want to fight. I can beat you later. Ooh, but I do want Wick Lane. So, now that we are late game, vision becomes incredibly important. Why didn't I check what was in there? And knowing where your opponents are,
Where are the people?
priceless right now. So actually, I'm gonna head back,
It would be nice to have lots
get the
of
CCTV over here. I think someone else is unlocking and I can hear it. Nope, maybe I'm tripping. Oh, they have a bunch of surveillance cameras here. Why? Because they know people are gonna come here and unlock this thing so they can see my level and know if I'm a threat and if they should run or if they should come for me. All right. I don't know how effective Wick would be with Rat. Well, yeah. So you get buffs and items from Wick line if you kill it. I would say that me getting it would,
Found you.
at the very least, would stop someone else from getting it, right?
You'll dull my knives.
Oh, I should have did the technique here. So we'll try it. Bam, you hit that one. The chickens come. You hit them with the AoE. Both chickens dead at the same time. That's how it's done. You guys are learning advanced tech right now. This is I wasn't gonna do that strat. There was gonna be a whole stream for that one, but
5 survivors remain.
he spoiled it. My man spoiled it. Let's see. Poison attack buff items change with the introduction alpha. Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot those were things. I should have like checked out for them, tried to kill them. Are they still alive? Yeah, one of them is.
Wild
20
animals
seconds.
really don't
This zone will be safe.
If it's useless, I
This is a pretty good example game. We're still alive. Top 5 to go into the video, so I don't have to edit it in a better game. This is about how Rat Jackie goes. You saw me avoid all of the fights. I'm running around. I'm getting vision. I'm killing as many. Okay, so
I see you.
she's level 17.
Found you.
This lead island is a level ahead of me. I definitely don't want to fight her, if possible. She's a very fast character too, so. And there's a Suichi. Let's try to sneak our way back to Avenue. Mithril Helm, wow. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about transitional weapons. Oh, does she have it? So that's probably really good for her, huh? I think that's one of the items I hear. I think that's the easiest of the mithril items I hear, like building. For some stats, you get stats for it. Still learning.
A subject has been terminated.
But you were able to check who has Mithril Helm. Does anybody?
Wild animals really
I don't know.
listen
Were
well.
you telling me I should go for it?
I should pray for them.
Well, we just hit 17. We ran into the other character that was level 17 a while ago. So they are much stronger than us, I think. I don't know.
A subject
They're all
has
easy
been
ones.
terminated.
Mithril Armor,
Someone is
Mithril Shield,
consecutively
Mithril
eliminating
Quiver are the easy
survivors.
ones.
3 survivors remain.
I think after my Jackie series, I will go. The very next video will be items. We'll just go through them. Maybe I'll figure out some creative way to make it interesting, and then transitional items, or maybe both of them in the same video. I don't know. We are getting low on SP.
Really don't listen well.
I don't have any SP items, so we get into our final fights. I will not have too much.
A subject has been terminated.
And we are top 2.
Someone is
Welcome to the Rat
consecutively
Jackie strats,
eliminating
baby.
survivors. A new area has been
And that's how you win. That's how you gain MMR in Eternal Return. It's that easy.
If it's useless, I suppose.
Should I take these red
just throw it
shoes?
out.
I don't know.
Found you.
I don't know enough about items yet. I think for Jackie in particular, the strat is to run around and try to get as many transitional items as you can. That makes sense for whatever you're trying to do. However, I don't know which ones make sense for whatever I'm trying to do. So we'll just go off of the build and just kill things and try to level up as much as we can before this final fight. It would be ideal if I get the drop on them first. So we do have vision. We can potentially. Oh no! I just accidentally wasted my
It's not that I'm
my
tired.
D skill.
I'm just giving them a head start.
So we just have to stay alive for the
It would have
next
been nice to
until
have
the
lots of
zone
people
closes, I
here.
suppose.
When am I ever going to use alcohol?
We got level 2 on the D skill. Very nice.
Wild animals really don't listen.
And if we see her, we D skill. I guess I don't know how to go about this fight. We'll figure it out. And then we'll go in there, we'll hit her. It's Lee Lin. She does all kinds of stuff. I don't know what it is. That's why we're doing this series to begin with.
Found you.
But at least when I run into a Jackie,
Where are the
I'll know what to
people?
expect. Speed is good, but Tycon's has some cooldown. Okay. You're right. We have 10 seconds to go to the final zone. Let's just get. She might be waiting for me maybe just right here in this bush.
The temporary safe zone
Nope,
will be
there she is.
designated soon.
She's in the safe zone. Oh fuck, I'm fucking up. I gotta heal right now. Oh, is that what that does? Is that a way for her to see me? All right, I'm gonna try to eat my foods while I do this fight. I'm gonna lose this really badly. She's drinking a bunch. I don't know what that does.
So much.
I'm just gonna run away. Oh, is that a stun? All right, clearly I don't know what I'm doing.
The subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively
I panicked.
eliminating survivors.
She got the drop on me. That's okay. We made it to second place. And that's the Rat Jackie strats. That's how you can level up. If that's how you want to play, it's not really fun to stream. People don't really like watching it unless you have like a really good personality and you're just chatting them up. It's not exciting to watch. She had 4 kills. She had some gold items. I killed, what is this? 66, level 20 on hunt. We both had level 20 on hunt. She crafted more than me. I searched more and she moved more. I'm just trying to, get an idea of what's going on. She had level 18 on her weapon skill. I had level 14 and all I did was run around and hit things. But it's probably because she attacked stuff. Telephoto just has better vision range. Summonable cameras reveal invisible objects. That is new to me. I had no idea that was a mechanic, and she did, and she knew how to counter it immediately. So we learned something. You guys learned something. I'm just trying to make the most out of this situation. But wait, let me just show you guys real quick. Bam. So currently I have a 1205 MMR. I'm gonna hit refresh, and then I'm gonna press renew, and we're gonna see the effects of this last match on my MMR. And all we did was rat. We didn't kill anybody. We ran away until we made it to second place. I now have a 1245. That's actually an incredible jump for what we just did. Imagine if I won. Yeah. Very cool. So I mean, that's it. If you have any additional information on playing this character, please leave it in the comments if you are watching this on YouTube. And I don't know, what else can we do? I could just end it. Placements reduces MMR/LP loss. Look at the seats. Tots, look at the song coming on right at the end of the stream. It's perfect. Placement reduces MMR LP loss. Kills increase MMR LP loss. Let me fumble that around in my brain. Placement reduces MMR loss. So a higher placement will reduce your loss. Kills increase your gain. Oh, I see. All right. I'll also add that one to the bank. Thank you so much, Fox, today for all of the knowledge you dropped in here today while I was doing my best to drop knowledge. Oh, this is perfect. I love it. I love the community. I've only had fun playing this game so far. Except when we're playing duos with my homie and he dies over and over again early and just won't run away. I don't know. I'm kidding. It's all good. I should use my other facial emotes, you know, like angry. All right, we're just dragging out the video. How long did this take? Usually these take about an hour. An hour 30. This must have been a good one. I did put more information in this one than any of the others. Special thanks to Fox Phase. Do you stream? Do you stream? Let me see. I'll just check out for myself. Open a new. Don't stream. Oh, okay. Got 6 follows. Well, now you have 7 follows. Thanks, homie. Well, I'll be back. Well, I mean, if you're watching this as a video, I'm not going to be back. But if you're watching this in real life right now, I will be back. I'll probably be a real person, and we'll just be listening to music while I finish setting up my second streaming setup. Thank you everybody for dropping by for my series, Eternally Returning to Learn Eternal Return Black Survival. And I will see you soon for another video. Next one will be two-handed sword Jackie? There's 4 Jackies, not 3, huh? We'll do two-handed sword Jackie next. Later, everybody. This is supposed to be a peace sign. This is supposed to be... This is almost... That's pretty good. Yeah. Deuces. Oh, wait. Should I raid? Wow, now it's awkward. Now it's awkward. Well, I'm gonna raid anyways. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Oh yeah, there's a few people in here. I'll take you over to one of my homies. Today we are gonna raid... We're gonna raid Rain. Rain plays Eternal Return as well. He's another VTuber that plays, so it makes sense. Oh, I'm raiding during my YouTube video right now. This doesn't... This is silly. Oh my... That's okay. Alright guys, y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.
Light up on my lunch break. Now I feel amazing. All I do at work is clock getting, then I daydream. I just wanna ball like I'm on an NBA team. Car came from Italy. Ladies came from Tokyo and Beijing. Whoa, look at my Spotify math. Hey, like Michael Jackson, I'm bad. Whoa, I just went back to Japan. Ooh, they think they ball in my bag. Wow, I keep a dime in my ride.